No one is above the law, not even those who wear the badge, which is why they suddenly find themselves face to face with a higher authority that won't tolerate their corruption. Just like this first case, where a cop illegally detained a citizen just to get humbled by his boss.
Absolutely no markings on this squad car. Got ourselves a Pine County Sheriff's deputy here. 405 WMZ. You see that in your rear view, definitely take caution and slow down. No, thank you, sir. All right. Can I get your name and badge number since you've made contact?
Sure, my name is Deputy Hawkinson, badge number 554.
This YouTuber walked up to an unmarked police car in the Pine County office and started making videos of them, and this grew the suspicion of the deputy on the scene.
Have a great day.
Can I ask you why you're recording your vehicles and plate numbers?
You can ask all you want, sir. All right, we got another dirty vehicle. Love it. All right. Let's take a look at something here. As we all know, you have to establish privacy. Let's check out the zoom features on this camera.
Ignoring the questions asked by the deputy, the civilian went back to recording the police cars and their contents.
Hey, sir. No, you can't be zooming.
Absolutely, I can, sir. Hey, whoa! Do not touch me!
You cannot
You cannot touch me!
You cannot be...
Sir, it is available and viewable from public.
You cannot
Sir,
be recording
it
on
is
my...
viewable from the public. You cannot
No.
interfere with me.
Yes.
You
actually,
cannot interfere with me.
You cannot be recording inside the vehicles with
okay,
the,
let's take
with
it down
the
a step.
computer.
Let's take
and
it down a
everything
step.
else. Okay, at this point, I am going to ask for your identification.
Tired of the man's behavior, the officer approached him and requested identification because of how erratic the man was.
My ID? Why?
But
Am I being
before
detained?
Pine, do you want to start me a call?
Hold on.
To the office?
Am I being
got
detained?
a gentleman here trying to record inside squad.
Day two.
Yes.
And why am I
as of
being
right
detained?
now, because, like I just told you, you're recording.
Is that a
inside
crime?
the
Is that
data
a crime?
Data privacy laws.
No,
with
sir.
stuff
You are
on the-
required to create your own privacy. I am not required to do your privacy for you. How you doing, sir? What's your name and badge number?
Investigator Nygaard.
Nice to meet you, sir. I really would like to take the tension down. Let's de-escalate.
All right, so can I see your ID?
No, you cannot.
Okay.
Not unless you have reasonable, articulable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or am about to commit a crime, which is a statute or law.
I'm glad
Not
you
your
know your
feelings, not your policies, nothing about that. This is
So
an
basically,
unlawful detention.
As of right
This
now,
is an unlawful
Hold on.
detention.
Will you?
The man asked the cop why he was being asked for his ID, even suggesting he was being detained, but the officer could barely do anything lawfully.
Interrupting me?
Sure, I'm sorry.
Okay. So basically, he's walking around, he's recording inside all the squads, collecting plate numbers, everything else like that. Came up to my squad and then started zooming in on the computer and stuff, which is, our computers is private information.
But
You're
you
not-
need to create the privacy,
Okay.
not me. I'm a
I
private
know.
citizen.
The first deputy told the inspector that the YouTuber had been recording private properties. However, the YouTuber quickly argued back, leaving the deputy speechless.
I don't care, but as of right now, if you have identification on you.
I would be glad to provide it for you. In fact, it is in my Jeep. I'm sorry, but
Okay.
in order for me to provide to you my identification,
Okay.
you need to be able to articulate reasonable, articulatable suspicion that I have committed, am committing, or am about to commit an actual law. I'd like to inform you, sir, that you are outside. Okay, I'm just going to pull a piece of paper out here. You are officially outside of your authority. You are officially violating my constitutional rights. And it states right here, if you read line 3 of the Code of Ethics of Public Services of the City of Hinckley. Dedicated service. All officials and employees. Pardon. Officials and employees shall not exceed their authority or breach the law or risk others to do so. Let me ask you something, sir. If you do not have RAS to demand my identity, and you continue to demand my identity, is that violating the law?
The cop struggled to respond to the well-prepared vlogger, despite the man's provocative attitude, and even made a mistake by bluntly saying he didn't care about the law.
Going inside, recording inside the computer and stuff, which is
You
a
will,
violation of
you
data
will
privacy
find it is
laws.
not. I am
is a
not in
violation
violation of any privacy laws.
Yes, you are.
Sir,
So,
if you need privacy, it is your
I told
obligation
you-
to create it.
I told you not to be recording, and you zoomed in onto my
Well,
computer.
I actually zoomed in far before you
So,
asked anything
either
of
way,
me.
I
You
told
also
you to stop,
contacted
and you
me.
did not stop.
Did you touch me?
So, I told you to stop.
Did you
I
make
reached out
physical
to-
contact with me?
I reached out.
Are
to
you
take
aware
your
that
phone
that's
away from-
assault?
Okay.
That
I'm
is
not gonna
simple
debate
battery.
this with you.
Well, then am I
So-
free to go?
Do you have an ID with you?
I do.
Can I
Always.
see it, please?
No, you may not. From this point forward, I will observe my right to remain silent. I have nothing further to say to you without a lawyer present.
Using invasion of privacy as a justification to demand an ID, the civilian still evaded the obligations and then exercised his right to remain different.
That's fine. I'll just get a hold of my supervisor and I'll see you.
Maybe he'll
Otherwise-
educate you.
Do you really have to be so rude?
When my rights were violated and I was assaulted by somebody who was sworn to uphold my constitutional rights, I get pretty upset, sir.
I'm so
Realizing he couldn't do much, the deputy told the vlogger he would call his supervisor. However, the man got rude and played the victim, which the cop wouldn't tolerate.
I'm sorry to hear that you don't know my rights or care about my rights and you want to try and use tools of intimidation to take my rights away from me. I'm not going to have it.
Take any rights away from
Are you demanding my ID?
I am asking you for
Am
your
I
ID,
free to
yes.
go?
Just hang on. real
Am
quick.
I free to go?
I said hang on.
Am
real
I
quick.
being
I
detained?
already answered that question for you.
And what crime do you suspect of me to be committing? Have committed or am about to commit? What law? You're being very quiet here, Mr. Nygaard. You understand what I'm doing here, don't you?
You're trying to figure out what's going on.
Mind you, folks, this is day 2. And we've already got a cop who's addicted to identification. God, man, it's like crack to these people.
Recording squads, going up the license plates.
The YouTuber repeatedly asked the officer if he was free to leave since he was not detained, but the deputy refused to let him leave.
Yeah. Do you mind? I don't have any weapons. I'm a little cold. Can I put my hand in my pocket?
Do you mind if I just check?
I do. I do mind, but I will.
I can kind of see that.
I know that I'm under a Terry stop here right now.
You're fine.
Yeah. I know I'm on a Terry stop, and I know that gives you the right to pat me down. So, by the way, it's an unlawful Terry stop, just so you know. For the record.
Shivering in the cold, the YouTuber asked if he could put his hands in his pockets. The officer searched him for weapons, but the man became combative again.
No, he just keeps following me around with his phone.
I'm in
That's
public,
about
sir.
it. So,
C. Hawkinson, tyrant, in charge.
oh, you're coming here? Okay. All right, yeah, if you want to talk with him and deal with it, that'd be great.
I wish to be free to go.
Well, if you want to leave,
I wish to be
Then-
free from your detention, sir.
okay, well, then you can leave our parking lot. That's perfect.
The YouTuber kept following the deputy. Eventually, he was allowed to leave the parking lot because they realized they couldn't detain him. These cops were dumbfounded when this enlightened citizen stood his ground. In the next case, unlawful postal office to order.
Ma'am, he's a law enforcement officer. He's not a feelings enforcement officer, ma'am.
Hey, what's up guys? A Long Island Audit here. Back again with another video. Today we're at the United States Post Office here in Akron, Ohio. We are here today to peacefully exercise our First Amendment right to film in public and publicly accessible areas, to promote transparency and accountability within our government, and to ensure that our public servants respect our rights and treat us with respect.
This YouTuber went to the United States Postal Office in Akron, Ohio to film and exercise his First Amendment rights. He clearly knew what he was doing and was ready for confrontation.
So the government is allowed to have security against us, but the minute that we want some security and accountability, transparency, that becomes an issue.
Okay, well, sir, you cannot record me. I don't give him permission to record me.
No need to give him permission.
It doesn't matter. This is not his
need to
taxpayers
give him
do not pay for this
You do not need to
building.
give him permission.
Sir, I feel uncomfortable. If you guys are not gonna do nothing, what's your sergeant's name?
You can call him.
Okay, give me his number. What's his name?
Same number you guys have been calling.
So you
You
very
can call
rude
him.
and you sound very unprofessional. I don't have to be
No,
recorded.
here's Max. I'm not agreeing with you.
I don't have to be recorded.
Shortly after, a postal officer tried to stop him from filming and even showed disrespect to a law enforcement officer because the officer saw no wrongdoing.
Ma'am, he's a law enforcement officer. He's not a feelings enforcement officer,
I
ma'am.
don't want to be the police. I don't want him talking to me. I don't want to be recorded. So basically, you telling him he can do whatever he wants.
No, he says I can't break the law.
He can make me feel uncomfortable. Well, he's making me feel uncomfortable.
The woman clearly disregarded what the officer had said. In her view, she was well within her rights and even requested to speak with the officer's supervisor.
Hey, sir, can I just get your name and badge number, please?
It just don't make any sense. But this is getting ridiculous. This is the fourth time.
I know. I don't think it was him last time I was here, but I've been out here pointing for.
And he's not allowed to just point cameras in people's faces.
It's the First Amendment, ma'am. Freedom of press. I'm just trying to educate you, ma'am. That's all. Sir, would you mind if I get that name
Yeah, I'll
badge
get it
number?
for it before we go here.
Yeah, sure. Well, so far this officer is doing really well.
Poster inspector. No, he's not doing it.
Yes, it does.
I mean, I'm just asking.
No, that's just what you can't do. You can't keep you from doing your job.
She wants this officer to enforce her feelings, but he's a law enforcement officer, not a feelings enforcement officer. It's freedom of speech. This is America. This is America. You were talking about me. You trying to have me arrested for nothing.
Other employees and patrons in the post office repeatedly mentioned how uncomfortable they were with the YouTuber's presence.
We was also told by our postmaster that they're not going to make a purchase and they'll make that person uncomfortable. They were next to it.
Who's the manager on duty?
The manager then informed the officer about the unlawful directive that their inspector had allegedly given them.
Yeah, ma'am, that's what I'm doing here. That's it. Nothing nefarious, nothing illegal. By walking, ma'am, before the police officer got here, I was walking around filming the.
I know, and I was uncomfortable.
You felt comfortable that I was recording the walls? You felt.
I could see your
No, but you felt uncomfortable that I was recording the walls?
felt uncomfortable.
Oh, okay. I mean, I can't help that at all. I mean, where was I when the police officer got here? Nowhere near you, right? Yeah, I was recording. I didn't record you.
I just want to know.
Okay. I was just trying to be forthcoming. Here's your card. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. Akron Police Department Officer Sims, 1322. He's doing a great job so far. Can't believe that he has to deal with that rude public servant that's working here. There's no reason for her to treat him that way. Just because he's not enforcing her feelings and her ignorance of the law, and she's gonna get mad at him. Unbelievable. It's like he's damned if he does, damned if he doesn't. He's doing the right thing and he still has to deal with a bunch of BS.
A female patron voiced discomfort about the journalist filming nearby. He promptly reassured her that he hadn't filmed her and had kept a respectful distance throughout.
So the officer came inside. I missed the front end of the conversation. He came inside. There's his car right out here, Akron Police Department. So he came inside while I was just walking around recording nobody in particular, and they still want to throw a fit about I'm making them uncomfortable recording the walls. Now that they made a big deal about it, yeah, I'm recording you. You're part of the story. You made yourself part of the story. She said she was going to call the postal inspectors. I hope she does so she can get some sort of education today on the laws and our rights.
The YouTuber resumed his tour inside the post office, recounting the events that had prompted the staff to call the police earlier. The manager added that she intended to notify her inspector as well.
He's not breaking the law. He said making people feel uncomfortable is not against the law. Finally, an officer that gets it. Finally. Hey, officer, just real quick. I just want to thank you for doing the right thing and upholding your oath to the Constitution and not enforcing feelings. I get people are going to feel some kind of way, and I can understand that. But I wasn't. Where was I when you came here?
Over here somewhere.
Yeah, nowhere near people, right? So I wasn't. I started recording once you got here, so it wasn't.
As long as you're not impeding people from coming and going or making threats.
Yeah.
You can exercise your
No,
rights.
but I duly appreciate you doing the right thing, and I'm sorry you had to deal with that nasty woman.
That's some of the territory.
Yeah, no, I get it. She didn't like you too much.
The officer returned to the counter, informing the employee about the YouTuber's activities in the postal office before departing.
That's the walk of honor, not the walk of shame. That's the walk of honor. He did the right thing here today, and that's what we love to see. Officer Sams did the right thing. The ironic part is I don't even remember. Hey, sir. You want me to smile?
Nah, you got me, I got you.
Oh, okay. Tit for tat. Got it. No problem. I don't mind people taking my picture. There's cameras everywhere.
As the YouTuber kept exploring the building, the man suddenly saw one of the earlier customers taking pictures of him. When he tried conversing, the person fled.
All right, let's get ourselves a stamp before we get out of here. Hi, can I just get one stamp, please?
60 cents. There you are.
Thank you.
75. There you are.
Thank you.
And here's your receipt. Survey at the bottom. You have a great day.
I'll definitely take it. Thank you.
Hi, ma'am. Thank you for your patience. How can I help you?
So the reason why you buy a stamp is so you get a survey, so you can give feedback, because they don't care. They absolutely don't care.
I could have gave you a stamp.
Oh, it's okay. Thank you, ma'am. I appreciate it. Thank you for your kindness. You too, ma'am. You have a wonderful day.
Just before leaving, the YouTuber decided to buy a stamp so he could provide feedback on how poorly he was treated, then proceeded to exit the postal office. The law-abiding cop educated the postal officers, despite their apparent indifference. In this final instance, the boss found herself humbled by her own team.
Come out the car. Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious, Sarge? Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
On March 14th, 2024, Miami Gardens police officers saw a car swerving on Northwest 2nd Avenue near 202nd Terrace. They decided to pull it over for a routine traffic stop.
Huh?
I was trying to go home.
Come out the car.
Me?
Come out the car.
Go ahead.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Are you serious?
I'm good.
Come to the back of the car.
As the officer walked up to the car, he told the nervous driver to get out. But when the driver did, the officer looked disappointed right away.
Come to the back of the car. Are you serious, Sarge? Really? You see how you're driving?
I have a friend with me.
Hey, Gomez, you on?
It was actually someone from work, Sergeant Andrea Smith. She seemed drunk, mumbling unclearly, and even saying she had a friend with her in the car, though she was alone.
Smith. All right, gonna be performing some field sobriety testing today, okay?
Okay.
Are you willing to take these tests?
Absolutely.
So, are you wearing any contacts?
No.
No? Okay, so what about your shoes? Would you like to take your shoes off?
No.
No? Okay. So we're gonna come over here. Any injuries or anything like that? No? All right, so first thing we're gonna do, I need you to, Huh? Hold on, I'll be back.
Another officer showed up and told Sergeant Smith she had to do a sobriety test outside. She agreed, but the officer had to stop the test because he was called away for something else.
All right, Smith,
So that mean you was starting sobriety test. You started sobriety test because the sergeant told you not to.
yes, they advised me that Miramar is coming to take over.
Okay.
I mean, I started and now...
So in the middle of sobriety test, it told you no, right?
Yeah, he told me to stop. My sergeant told me to stop. So
Conflict of interest.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. He told me to stop, and I'm just advising you that Miramar is coming to take over.
Okay.
All right.
No problem.
All right.
The officer sergeant had told him not to do the test and to let Miramar handle it instead. Sergeant Smith seemed unhappy with this choice.
I still gotta write this shit up.
My phone is
The special team finally arrived and arrested the drunk sergeant. When they questioned her, she could hardly speak clearly.
Holloway. So she refused everything? Okay. I didn't ask her for the drug test yet? Okay. But she's probably gonna refuse that as well. Yeah, she refused. Someone said over here that you were shaking. You want to see? Listen.
While that was satisfying to witness, it doesn't compare to this evil officer who was chased down and caught by his own friends for kidnapping his own son.
After that, 2312 to dispatch, we've got him going southbound at about milepost 221. 2312, he's gonna go ahead and take off from us. We're in this. Got a pursuit going southbound.
Heavy southbound Highland Park.
9010, let Eugene Springfield know so I can cover it if he goes into the city.
Do it. 312 is getting redirected on the freeway. Turn around, pin him. Turn around and pin him.
The officers acted quickly and took out the suspect's car. What a heroic act. But the situation had just started because the suspect was in no mood to surrender. And remember, throughout the incident, the officers had to be careful as there was a 1-year-old in the car as well.
He's fired! He's fired! .2312 shots fired at me. I'm good, I think. We're back in this southbound.
After having an intense shootout with the cops and almost killing one of them, the suspect makes a run for it again. But the officers, in an act of true courage, do something that the suspect could not have expected.
Watch your crossfire, watch your crossfire.
Get outside.
Get behind hard cover! Get behind hard cover!
Right as I got out.
Put your hands up!
I'm pretty sure.
I heard it.
Yeah, so
Did you see the gun in there?
no, he was on his phone. I could see him on his phone. Then he put his phone down, and then I heard that shot. It was like pretty close. Okay, shield. All right, shield. Why don't you run a shield team with a rifle?
Hey.
Put your hands up! Hands up! Put your hands up!
Hands up!
Got traffic on the other side.
Yep.
Hands up!
Need to get somebody to stop traffic northbound.
Hands up! Get your hands up!
Okay.
Huizar shot himself in the head at the end of the pursuit. The child, identified as 1-year-old Roman Santos, was found in the back seat unharmed and was taken safely into police custody, said Oregon State Police Captain Kyle Kennedy. Watching an ex-cop trying to abduct his own child is insane, but what's even better is watching a high-authority person getting humbled by an officer, which is exactly what happened in this next case.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the chancellor!
In March 2019, the Rutgers Newark Chancellor's driver struck a parked police cruiser. The officers involved in the incident asked the driver for information about the accident, but this rubbed the Chancellor the wrong way, and the way she behaved next can only be described as crazy.
Can I talk to your person, please?
Yeah, she's on her way right here. I understand.
No, you don't understand.
I understand. I'm just trying to do my job. That's it. I have to just make sure.
Rutgers police vehicle.
I understand that. I understand that, but I can't just let it go. It's not like I can just let it go. I have to do what's safe for my job as well.
Damage.
I understand that, but that's not up for me. I have to make sure my supervisor is aware of what's going on. I understand.
Absolutely no damage.
I know that, and I explained that to her, but she still wants to come. She still wants to come, and she wants to make sure that's our policy. That's the way.
If I miss my airplane, you folks are in trouble.
Okay. She's on her way.
The Chancellor is so corrupted by her power that she can't even see what a terrible human being she is. And she's not the only one. Her assistant is equally terrible.
Hello, how are you?
I'm not well. I'm being held from going to the airport. I missed my plane.
Okay.
You folks are in trouble.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm the Chancellor.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah, can we get another car? She needs
No, I don't want that.
Just give me 5 minutes when this occurred.
I actually was not. I was standing right here.
Okay.
Who's the she? Who's on their way?
My sergeant and my lieutenant.
They're not going to be here.
They're going to be here. They're on their way. They're driving.
Sergeant LaFand and who's the LT? Lieutenant Jordan. They're on their way.
Lovely.
5 Blue Street. I just have to make notifications of what occurred, and that's what I'm doing.
Well, you could do that. Take a picture and let her go. She's on a university business. Would you do this if this were the President of the United States? Yes. No, you wouldn't. No, you wouldn't.
We have to do what we have to do. We have to do our job just like you have to do your job.
No, you have to be thoughtful about doing your job.
Okay.
Okay. Not just, following rote.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm just going to tell you one thing. I 100% agree with my partner here, so we're just going to stand by for the supervisors. And
but now it's not. So you have to. That's the thing about being thoughtful. Listen, that's the thing about being thoughtful and strategic. You have to know who you're dealing with and how and
have to get to the airport before a flight. Copy that?
Receive. We're getting the information.
I'd love to see them do this to President Porch.
Oh no, they wouldn't.
Can I just have your driver's license and insurance?
He's a Rutgers police.
What did he just say?
Receive. I just need your license, your driver's, and the registration for the vehicle and the insurance.
Store the license of the driver, and you can let them go, and we'll do a report. If we need anything, we can always call back.
Receive.
The most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. He literally.
Curtis just called her. She won't tell us what he said.
Do you have your driver's license with you?
What did he tell you?
I wasn't driving.
Okay.
She wasn't in the car.
I can't decide what's worse, their sense of entitlement or their lack of empathy and respect for the officer. Either way, both of them continued to bully the cops until the very end.
You're gonna get written up. You and him.
Appreciate it.
He just got here. I don't care. He said he fully supports his partner. So he's part of the problem. You should have called your chief in the first place. Just say, what should I do? Get the information and that's all. When you have somebody like this, you call and you say, what should we do? Should we follow normal protocol or should we do something else? That's what you should have done. Thank you.
Have a good night. See you later. Deactivating body cam. This is going to be handled in-house. I'm going to do a report on it, follow up as necessary.
The Chancellor later apologized after the video of the incident was released to the public. She said, "I write with my heartfelt apology to you for the way I reacted to the situation. I realized clearly that I was not my best self that morning. I have great respect for RUPD and am grateful for the work that our officers do every day to keep our campus and community safe and secure."
What's your deal, man? Get out of the car. It's police. Get out of the car. You were involved in a crash, okay?
On February 21st, 2021, Rio Rancho police were called to the scene of a hit-and-run crash unrelated to this case. Upon investigating the original crash, they found skid marks and a large downed tree. The officer noticed a male subject was sitting inside the vehicle, and they were shocked once they found who the suspect really was.
112, there's somebody in the Mustang. Yeah. What's going on?
What's up, man?
What happened?
No, I'm just hanging out, dude.
What happened with the crash?
Well, I don't know nothing about the crash.
Okay. You don't know nothing about, is this your car?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So what happened?
Nothing.
Okay. Where do you live at? You have your driver's license with you?
I do.
Can I see it, please?
Do you need it for?
Yes.
What reason do you need it for?
Because you were just involved in a crash, and I'm making sure who you are and what's going on here.
Okay.
That's all. You have any guns in the car?
I do not have
Okay.
any guns in the car.
Okay.
I'm
Are you? First off, are you okay?
Yeah. No, I'm
No,
good.
no injuries.
Dude, I'm good.
Okay. What happened with the crash here?
Dude, I'm just hanging out, dude.
That doesn't make sense. Okay.
No, I know.
What happened with the crash?
Yeah, I'm not involved in any crash or anything.
No,
like
you
that.
are involved in a crash.
No, I'm not. Okay.
You're not involved in a crash?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
So I do not have my driver's license on me.
Okay.
Yeah. At all. I was just pulled over to the road, just hanging out. That's all.
Okay. Have you seen your car?
No. Huh?
Have you seen what your car looks like?
Have I seen my car?
Yeah.
Oh.
Try to get his name and stuff, I guess.
What's your name, bud? It's completely folded over.
I'm not involved. Yeah, you are, because you can see your tracks coming right here. Okay.
Once they found who the suspect really was, the suspect, clearly intoxicated, attempted to conceal his identity. Despite the officer's persistent questioning, he refused to reveal his name, leading to a tense and dramatic confrontation.
My get completely folded.
Just being uncooperative.
You have no idea. We need to come out here. Come on up. How much did you drink today, man?
Not.
Why do you smell like alcohol? Get out of the car.
Go ahead and step out of the car, man.
Get out of the car.
What's your deal, man? Get out of the car. It's police. Get out of the car. You were involved in a crash, okay?
I got you.
Okay? Give me your
No,
phone.
I'm not involved in any
Okay,
crash.
turn around, and put your hands behind your back for me. Put your hands behind your back for me. Okay?
An officer?
Are you an officer?
Where's your gun? No, I don't have a gun on me.
Are you a police officer?
Said it was.
You are. With who? With APD? Okay. Are you going to talk to us now?
Well, I'm not. Am I doing anything stupid to you to fucking put me?
No. Okay, we've told you numerous times. Okay. We want you to calm down and talk to us.
I just told you I'm just sitting here on the road.
Okay, I understand that.
Okay.
Okay, explain to us what happened. Go ahead and spin around here.
You heard that right. The suspect was actually a police officer trying to hide his identity. Let's just say he did a terrible job. He really thought sitting there and not responding to the officers would save him. That's how stupid alcohol makes you.
Explain to us what happened.
I'm just hanging out here on the road.
No, you're not just hanging out on the road. Okay, how long have you been a police officer?
Does that have anything to do with?
I'm trying to gather what you're doing here.
What
Okay?
I'm doing here is I'm just hanging on the road.
You're hanging on the road here.
That's
Okay.
what I'm doing.
Okay. What's going on tonight? Did you crash? What's going
No,
on?
I did not crash.
Okay, is this your car?
This is my car. Yeah.
This is your car.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you coming from?
The title is in my.
Where were you coming from tonight?
Where I'm coming from tonight?
Yes.
The.
You don't know where you're coming from.
No, I do know where I'm coming from, but does that have anything to do with?
I'm trying to figure out what happened. Okay, explain to me what happened with the crash. Your car's crashed, and we have a white car up there that's crashed.
I have no idea about that crash up there.
Okay.
I did not crash my car.
Okay. Why is it crashed then?
I have no idea.
Okay. Who crashed it?
I have no idea.
You have no idea.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
You have your driver's license with you?
I do.
Let me see it.
It's not on me actually.
Where's it at?
My driver's license?
Yeah.
It's back at my house.
Back at your house.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It's a stiff cam. Yeah, you're good. No, you're good. You're good. Bro.
What's your?
Turn around.
We gotta check the still. All right. I did.
No, you're good.
I didn't see it. It's dip.
Okay.
I threw it.
Okay.
Yeah. What's your name?
Well, am I Am I detained right now? Like,
You're detained because you were involved in a motor vehicle crash.
I was.
Okay.
I did not crash with any vehicle.
Okay.
But okay.
Instead of helping his fellow officers, he makes their jobs harder. But the other officers are patient with him because they know he is one of them, and clearly not in his right mind. But their patience does not last for long.
Yeah. Okay. Am I involved with that over there? Or?
We're trying to figure this out.
Yeah, dude, I'm not involved in anything over there at all.
Okay, great.
So,
what's your name?
do I have to give you that?
Yes, you do.
Okay. So I don't think I do.
No, you do.
At all. To be honest with you. Because I'm just sitting here, I'm hanging out.
How long have you been sitting there then?
A long time.
No, you haven't. The car's smoking.
Oh, okay. Okay. Okay.
And we just got a call of a crash. That's why
Okay.
we just got here.
You're
Okay.
Good, you're good.
That
Yeah.
car's smoking over there. Your
Yeah.
car's smoking. I can feel the heat coming off the car.
No, I
just happened.
understand. Because my car is on.
Okay.
You're right. You're right.
So tell me what
no,
happened.
I saw that car actually over there.
Okay.
Fucking crash.
Okay.
And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just hanging out here by myself. Okay.
Okay. What's your name?
I don't have to give you any
I'm
of
gonna
that.
ask you one more time.
You're good. You're good. Yeah, you're good.
What's your name?
I don't have to give you any of that.
Yes, you
I'm
do.
sitting here, I'm hanging out. I have nothing.
You want me to arrest you for not giving me your name?
Okay.
Does that sound normal?
Sure.
That does. You're sitting here drunk, crashed
I'm not. I'm just
in a
hanging out,
vehicle.
dude. Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you one more time. What is your name?
I don't have to give you my name.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
You're under arrest for DWI. Stop moving, okay? Stay here. Stay here. Stop moving.
Okay.
All right? We don't need to be following the officer. He's just asking you questions. Answer the questions.
Okay. I'm shaking because I'm cold, by the way, so
Okay.
don't freak out on that part. Okay, you're good.
Any guns in the car?
No, there's no gun in the car. Can you put the phone in my pocket?
Come on over here.
Can I get my phone?
I'll get it here in a minute. I'll get it over here in a minute.
So, I got arrested for what?
You're being arrested for DWI.
Okay.
Even after ignoring the officer's consistent efforts and getting arrested, he is still not complying with them. This is what a dumb human being looks like, and to think that he is in charge of protecting other people is crazy.
You're an officer, right?
Yeah.
You don't give us your name, we're gonna book you under John Doe.
No, I got it.
Okay, so what's your name?
What's your name?
So you arrested me for DWI. So
No, what's
like,
your name?
We'll go down this path.
Okay,
Yes.
we'll go down this
What
path.
you wanna do, yeah. No, you're good.
So
You're
what's
good.
your name?
Crashes. This one's a single vehicle.
Dart ran a red light.
Okay.
Truck took off, and then
Okay.
he keeps on going.
So this car's a single vehicle. He takes out this tree.
Wait, the Mustang has?
Had to have. So the Dart flees as well from the other crash. He is coming this way, makes the turn. He's ending up over here and just starts driving through the yard, the area, and gets hung up right here. So
Meanwhile, Mustang may
Meanwhile-
or may not have had anything to do with this one.
let's see. Yeah, Mustang. No, Mustang. He's out of. He's lost control somewhere. So he hits it sideways.
Spins the car out.
Where's Madams?
It spins the car out, and then he goes that
Yes,
way
so he-
and drags it.
Yeah, so he's up here. It's sideways, hits the tree, knocks it, and just basically just drives it right back.
So Mustang guy it seems like has nothing to do with this crash over here.
They didn't even see each other, freak each other out.
No.
No, so the Mustang's coming this way.
Yeah, Mustang's coming this way.
What the fuck happened?
This is a mess.
And that brings us to the end of this video. I surely do appreciate justice being carried out against these tyrants. We need accountability from the people who uphold the law. Which officer did you like the most? Let me know in the comments below. And if you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. This is Detective Mystery signing off.